You can walk out your back door and be in pretty wild places.
Well, you meet the most wonderful people above 4,000 feet.
I was celebrating my birthday by going on a hike.
I'm a member of the Green Mountain Club.
We're here just to go backpacking.
It's my first hike up Camel's Hump since getting Lyme disease.
We're all feeling the same thing, and the want and the desire to get back to nature.
Honestly, I've been running the stairs up and down in our apartment in Charlestown, 11 flights, and this is just 1,000 times better than that.
My sister and I lost our dad 18 months ago. So we'll go hike mountains, and every time she's on top of the mountain, she's like, you know what? It feels a lot better to be closer to Dad right now.
Being able to disconnect from society cleanses your heart.
It's just a very simple way of existing.
The club's been around for over 100 years. In the early days, the world was consumed with war worries. The outdoors was viewed as a way to escape kind of everyday life. The Green Mountains run down the center of the state. It's a 2-foot wide footpath, but it's the lands that it crosses that connect everything together.
The mountains were a big part of the reason that we moved out here.
I moved here for the outdoors.
Mother Nature is where you need to be.
People are coming here now to work, to live, to raise families because of that lifestyle.
When I define who I am, I start with, being a father and a husband. Right after that is a hiker.
Whether it's hiking with the family, exercise after work, that's all part of it. It's what makes Vermont special.
I'm 100% an outdoors person. I was a caretaker on Camel's Hump for a summer. I find my identity in the hard work that it takes to hike mountains and in the freedom that I feel when I'm outside.
And the longer I'm in the woods, the more I realize how connected I am to my own spiritual beliefs.
It's got to be some sort of bigger power that's created all of this.
Whether it's spiritual or the great energy that runs through the universe, it's a place where I feel that connection.
You have that little bit of fear going up the icy rocks, and then when you get to the top, it's get this charge of power and nature.
My life has been very centered around this house and very centered around the hospital. That's a very stark contrast from the way I want to be living. So I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I'm only 23 years old and I could potentially not be around that much longer. The treatment was supposed to be a simple 6 months of chemo. The cancer hasn't responded in the way that it was supposed to. When I was hiking, my world is just brought down to the trail and what I have on my back and moving forward through the mountain one day at a time. And that's very similar to now as I move through this diagnosis and through the treatment.
It's a long, hard 272 miles.
The Long Trail is one of the most difficult long-distance trails in the country.
You can do it in 3 weeks, and some people take decades to do it.
We pieced it together over 6 outings.
It was just amazing to be out there every day for 22 days.
The first time I did it, it took us 17 days. When I went back the second time, I had a 2-week window that I had to do it in.
Under that green canopy, there's a lot of elevation change that can give anybody a workout.
Vermont doesn't know what switchbacks are, so you're just kind of going up and down.
Your legs are burning. You're like, oh, why am I doing this?
I asked Tom on the way up, why do we do this?
The accomplishment of finishing is highlighted by all that you endured.
It's what a celebration of my body it is in those moments. It's what it was designed to do.
My thoughts might tell me that I can't do it anymore, but if I just keep walking and I just like let those thoughts pass, then there's like this sense that like I don't need to listen to my thoughts. I can still complete the day.
As people continue to find this resource, it'll only become more important for people like us that use it to support the club.
I'm Matt Krebs.
I'm Molly Flanagan.
Mike DeBonis.
I hike Vermont.
Hike Vermont.
We hike Vermont.
I hike Vermont.
Hike Vermont. I love to hike Vermont.
Especially in the winter.
I'm frozen.
So I saw the hump. Once we got up there, you could just pretty much see everything. It was unbelievable.
I felt like I was up in the clouds.
I feel so grateful to the Green Mountain Club.
Much of the trail work's done by field staff, but the day-to-day work of the trail is really done by volunteers.
I'm Mark McCarthy from Lenny Shoe and Apparel, and I hike Vermont.